my name is Vuvu and this is Vuvu Venner Reads. Welcome to yet another Vuvu Venner Reads vlog. If you're new on here, please do press the subscribe button down below, and if you're a returnee and member of the fam bam, welcome back fam, and thank you for joining me once more. Today I am doing sprints, so it is our sprint weekend and we have themed this weekend. We are all reading something that has queer representation in honor of Pride Month. And if you saw my vlog before this one, I was reading the Heartstopper series, Boy Meets Boy. If you know, you know. Okay, so I'm coming at you with another queer book, which is a collection of short stories. This one is by Blackbird Books. This one is called Exhale, queer African erotic fiction. And as far as I understand, it is a collection of short stories to this nature. So I will be reading this during the sprints. I will come back here. With this one, I can definitely say I'll come at the quarter-way mark, and then I'll come at the halfway mark, I'll come at the three-quarter-way mark, and then I'll come back at the end. Just to talk about the cover, I absolutely love this cover. In case you guys can't see properly, this is a face of somebody smoking a cigarette, and it's got blue and pink and yellow on the cover. I think that these colors totally complement each other, and I think there's like some kind of intrigue with this character, right? You feel like you're in for a very blunt, very raw, very real conversation through these stories, and I like that. I like that feeling. This one, like I'm saying, is published by Blackbird Books, but it says it's a Holla Africa project. This one was sent to me by Blackbird Books for review purposes, and it reads: Exhale is a queer anthology wrapped in the idea of a release, letting go, breathing out, and orgasm. These are the stories that come out when you play, sip or spill, truth or dare, never have I ever, and lasts longer than 7 minutes in heaven. With sexual experiences from all over Africa, this anthology introduces some exciting new literary voices and brings you some of your established favorites. Holla, which stands for Hub of Loving Action in Africa, is a hub for knowledge that goes into all realms of sex and sexuality, as it pertains to all aspects of African sex and sexuality. This is a space where women and gender non-conforming people of all sexualities can come together and engage with each other and the world. Holla, in partnership with Blackbird Books, called on all emerging and established voices to submit their sexiest, most imaginative and well-crafted stories for a queer African anthology of erotica. Here are the contributors of the chosen stories. Exhale contributors: Mercy Thokozane Mina, Mubanga Kalimumokwento, Fiske Nyirongo Vonzigo, Lawrence Mashiane, Tsahofatso Sene, Ako Madaje, Nakani, Sisi Eze Olutemihin Adegbeye, wow child, Kabelo Mutaneng, Lady Nwadike, Yvonne Onageme Etagene. Guys, I probably butchered these people's names, but you get me, okay? If any of those names sound familiar with you, hit me up on the comment section and let me know which of these people you know. Otherwise, I'm about to tuck in before the first sprint ends to see just how far I can get. This one is 164 pages long. 164 pages long. I'll do the maths. Okay, the maths will maths, and I'll come back to you when I am in the quarter-way mark. Bye for now. Hey guys, so just a quick catch up. My sprint just ended, which was quite fun. I absolutely loved this session, even though load shedding tried to steal our joy. The sun is, well, the sun's not out, but my camera has allowed me to pretend like the sun is still out. So we are still load shedding. I did get to the halfway mark of this just before our last sprint ended, so quarter way mark. So I just decided I'm just going to tell you after the sprint. So far I see that there is sapphic love stories, lesbian love stories. I'm just entering one story now that I've just opened, that is a gay love story. Well, not love story, erotic story, because some of them it seems like they're love stories, but not all of them are. Okay, mainly it is what it says. It is queer African erotic fiction, so it's not like it's a romance collection or anything of that sort. Okay, so far I feel like the most explicit, or the most out there one is by some Nairobian, Kenyan rather, from Nairobi, also called Vonzigo. That one was it got me. Okay, I feel like it's the one that really was very loud so far, and I think that story number, the story is titled Play. It's story number 4 in the book. So far I've read 4. I am inside of story number 5. I am on page 46, and the quarterway mark was page 41. So on page 82 I'll check in again with you guys. We've only got 1 hour between the sprints to take as a break, so right now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do everything that I want to do, but because of the weather I'm going to try and take a shower, because this morning was a joke, child. So I'm going to try and take a shower and then change into something else that is warm and tuck into my bed. Actually, I want to relocate to my bedroom just for the coziness, because it is one of those days here in Joburg, so I just want to be, you know, within warmth. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, get my lights, I feel like let me take as much as I can take right now, because I'm not load shedding during charity sprint, but I want to relocate my setting, you know, and then shower as well. So I'm hoping I'll make it. I don't know, if I keep talking here I might not make it, but I'll catch you guys at around page 80 something or other. Okay, bye now. So we've reached halfway through Exhale, and we are on Charity Sprint. Let me see if I can just lift my laptop for you guys, because I think shifting you will be a problem. We're on Charity Sprint. We are on our 3rd sprint, and like I'm saying, I've passed the halfway mark, which was page 84. I think I'm on page 88. I'm gonna have to come back to you guys at the end of this book, because my battery is flashing and my charger is downstairs and I'm warm and cozy in my bed. Okay, but what I wanted to say to you guys is that this one should come with, like, not even trigger warnings. It's okay that we know that it's queer erotica, but I really do think that it has to have like an age restriction just pasted off the front, because I went in there thinking erotica, but girl, the erotica in here, ne? You need to come here prepared. I don't think I was prepared, but I love the fact that the queer erotica as it is displayed is also accompanied by some social commentary, by some political elements that speak to how queer people navigate their lives, especially sexuality. Well guys, load shedding is messing us around. I ended the last vlog dressed like this because I'm ending them both on the same day, because such is my life. But it's time to relax. Yes, I'll come take it. Thank you. Okay guys, so it's literally, I want to say 2 days after I read Exhale, and I just wanted to come and hop on here and give you my final thoughts. As you can see, I'm dressed the same way that I'm dressed ending the previous vlog, because it is the same day of the same ending, because load shedding messed us around. So I had to keep my thoughts until I could be in front of this here camera. And just as a disclaimer, it might just go off as I'm talking to you. I just want you to know, because anyway, I finished this collection of short stories during our sprints, our final sprint that is, which was on Nontli's channel on Saturday, and I ended up rating it holistically at 3.5 stars. So here are the things or my thoughts about it. I definitely do not recommend that you read this in one sitting in the manner in which I did, because the erotica will sit here on your throat. Okay, it will make you sick. I really feel like it is the kind of book that you should be nibbling on. You can definitely read it over a week. The stories are not that long, and they are quite intriguing, don't get me wrong. The one thing that I said off the bat about this one is that the writing is excellent, no question about that. But like I'm saying, I do feel like it's a piece of work that should be nibbled on, not completely devoured in one sitting. I absolutely loved the rawness of these stories. I loved the for me as a heterosexual person, the education behind same-sex intercourse that I actually learned from this. And I loved the, how do you put, it's not conservative, and I think I liked that about these stories. And I loved being brought into what seems to me to possibly be a sacred space for this community, but to be brought into that space with such pizzazz, you know, with such an abandon of shyness, if you get what I'm trying to say. I absolutely love that about the story. I'm sorry, about these stories. My favorite story in this collection was Everyone We Love Can't Be Saved by Kabelo S. Mutsaneng. I absolutely loved this story. I just want to read you a little bit about Kabelo S. Mutsaneng. Just trying to find the story in the book so that I can read. It was one of the longest ones here, and perhaps that's probably why I also enjoyed it, because I've got to know the characters a little bit more. It says Kabelo S. Mutsaneng is a writer from Johannesburg, South Africa. Mutsaneng obtained his BA in English and Human Rights Studies from Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut, where he was a President's Fellow. He is currently studying towards his graduate degree in English and working on a novel, a coming-of-age story set in Johannesburg on loss, beauty, grief, home, friendship, and sex work. Mutsaneng's short fiction has been published in several publications, including Prairie Schooner, I think. So I did take a little bit of notes to just say why I love this one. So I think that this one was my favorite. It was the only 5 out of 5 for me. It was my favorite because it was less erotic and more human emotions were tapped into, which included love, grief, self-defining, and the things or people we are willing to live with or without. So I think the vast exploration of the human need to be wanted, and to be wanted beyond just the physical, was what was explored more in that specific story. Whereas the rest of the stories, yes, they touch on that, but the biggest want that we are or rather taken into is the physical want. And I think it's diverging and being able to marry both the emotional need to be wanted as well as the physical need to be wanted was done spectacularly well. I cannot wait for his novel to come out. The writing of all of these contributors, by the way, is top notch. Like, I think I keep saying that because I was going in there not really expecting much, but I was completely blown away from story number 1. As I had mentioned, we will load shed during the spiel, and that's why and that is exactly why I tried to rush it. But I'm just trying to adjust my camera settings to see if this will work. I'm so sorry if the quality or the whatever of this video has suddenly changed, but I am definitely at the end of this. Like I said, I rated Exhale 3.5 stars out of 5, it was very, very good. So it's a strong 3.5 from me. And with that said, this brings us to the end of yet another individual book vlog, which I absolutely loved doing, and I'm hoping that you guys are getting into the swing of these kind of vlogs. My vlogs, if you have watched the first one and this one, will probably come out in July. Okay, I'm behind with editing. I'm a little bit inundated at the moment. However, they will come out sometime in July. So even though we are talking queer literature, it's just for you to keep it on the radar. Any month and every day of the year should be a perfect day for you to pick up any queer literature. So just because we observe it and make June a special month for it doesn't mean that you really can't read it anytime throughout the year. So if you have any of these on your shelves, or if they're in your radar, I hope you were encouraged to pick them up soon, or if not now. Otherwise, thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I love you very much for choosing me. Bye now.